Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Dana, and I am trying to do a debt confessional. It's like my 15th time filming this. um, so, I was gonna give you, well, I guess I'll still give you a little bit of background about why I have debt. Um, Basically, I was trying to build up my credit, and so I opened up credit cards. One of them was one of the ones where, like, you give them $300, and then once it's down to zero, you're supposed to get a real credit card. They give you your $300 back. Yeah, I didn't do that great with that one. And then I opened up a few store cards so that way I could raise my credit score. My ultimate goal is to buy a house. But that is kind of like on a back burner right now. It is still a dream for me, but I ended up losing my job in November, like 3, 4 days after Thanksgiving. The Tuesday after Thanksgiving, I lost my job. And so I've always carried two jobs, but one of them I only work once a month at that job, and then the other one I no longer had. So things have been crazy. Things have changed so much right now. Um, I feel like a lot of my debt reflects what's been going on. And so I am trying to get out of debt. I am working toward debt. I do go to church, and through my church group, we're doing the Dave Ramsey financial, I don't even remember what it's called right now. But basically the Dave Ramsey program, we're doing that. And step one, build a budget, zero-based budget. Been doing that forever. You're also supposed to see where all of your money goes. So whenever I have extra money, I've noticed that instead of saving that extra money, I've actually been buying food. Like Wendy's or McDonald's, and I don't budget for that because it's not something that I want to spend money on, but it's something that happens. And then I also have huge debts because I have student loans. I started to go to school, and then because I moved every couple of years, whenever I would go to school, I would be an out of state student, and financial aid wouldn't cover all of it, and I unfortunately didn't have any savings for college, so I had to take out student loans to cover the out of state tuition. So that's in there. And then the interest on that has kicked my butt because it's been a while since I've been in school. Also, I go to New Jersey a lot, which is where my family is from. We go there at least for the holidays. Like every holiday that I'm not working, I'm down there. Because I'm making it a priority to be a part of my family's life, not only for my kids, but because my health is not the greatest. I've had a heart attack in 2021, and ever since then I've like kind of tried to form a bond with my family. I had actually no connection to them for a very long time because I didn't really like the people that they were. And then once I had almost died, I don't really like to say that. It's very uncomfortable. But I realized once I had my heart attack that there's no one in my life that could ever take care of my kids. I have two very close friends. That's literally it. Yeah, I'm antisocial. I don't have a boyfriend. I have two cats, and yeah, I'm living my best adult weird cat lady life. So, yeah, it's very, very sad, but yet I prefer it. I don't know. So, anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I reached out to my family, and I need to buy one of those easy passes, which I am trying to start a sinking fund for and trying to put money in there. I know it's not really expensive, but it's something that I'm looking forward to getting because I know that I'm going to be making the trip soon. The thing is that if you accidentally go through an easy pass system and you don't have an easy pass, which I learned, they charge you the most amount that is on the ticket, which is where one of these comes in. So I sat down, I did my budget, I did my debt. I am working on my emergency fund. I will be doing the snowball debt pay off once I get my emergency fund at $1,000. Right now, it's unfortunately not there yet. But I am working on all of this. So let me tell you what happened when I finished up in December. So today is February 3rd. And so I am going to be filling in my information for January. And I'm going to try to do this every single month just to kind of show myself that I am making progress and try to figure out what I can be more aggressive with, which like in the area I could be most aggressive, which I think is going to be the debt snowball, but also because I'm starting to realize that a lot of these, because it's a new year, the interest rate has gone insane. I had one and they charged me almost $10 for interest. And I'm like, you charged me $10 even though I'm making the minimum payment. So it's like I'm not even making the payment, but it's just, it keeps growing. And then this one, especially my JCPenney one, they actually keep sending me letters like every 3-4 months, like once I pay down my balance a little bit, and I'm not even using this card anymore. I haven't used it since November, actually Black Friday, because I was like, oh, I can just pay this off once I get paid. Yeah, not knowing that I was gonna lose my job in 2 days. Yeah, so this one right here, they keep sending me letters basically saying that they're taking down my payment. So I started out with a $400 limit. I believe it was $400, and now my limit is like, I think it's like $280 because they keep like diminishing it. And so I'm like, okay, this is supposed to help me, not like, oh god, credit cards suck. So I feel like that was a long explanation, but let's get into this, okay? So I don't want to film this again. I've done it so many times. Look at this, is all my stuff. I've been putting things on automatic payments so that way I can make sure that things are getting paid. But in January, my last payments, so my JCPenney credit card, I owe $265.35. So yeah, and it just sucks because every time that they tell me that my credit limit is like going down lower, my credit card, not my credit card, what is it, like your FICO score or whatever you check on like Credit Karma, it's saying that I'm using 90% of this. And I'm like, of course I'm using 90% of it because they keep taking it like down. So it's like next month they'll probably send me something and be like, oh, well, you paid $40, so now you only have $260. And it's like they keep keeping me in that 90% utilization or usage or whatever that big huge word is that I don't seem to know right now. They keep doing that to me, which is messing up my credit score, and I want this to close as soon as possible. So I don't know if the debt snowball is gonna get me there or not, but yeah. All right, so my next one is going to be Hot Topic, which I seem to be doing good at. So last month I started out, oh sorry, I don't know if I told you this, but in December for my JCPenney, I started out at $298.84. So I'm pretty sure I had a $300 credit limit. Now it is $265.35. I've paid $40 toward it, but because of interest and all that other stuff, it's like I'm not even paying that much toward it. It's crazy. My Hot Topic credit card, this one right here, started out as $270.86, and now I have a balance of $237.89. Now, for this one right here, my minimum payment is usually $35 and I pay $40, but it's still pretty high because of interest. Burlington, this one I think I have like a $500 credit limit with this one. It started out in December as $397.94, and as of today I still owe $367.84, and that is bad, guys. TD Bank is a bad one. So I, for some reason, got the brilliant idea because, like, me and my daughter were like talking about makeup, and I was like, let's go and get an Ipsy thing. It's only like $20 a month. I could totally afford that. Yes. Then I lost my job. Then they wouldn't let me cancel it. I try to cancel this every day, it seemed, or at least every week for 2 months, and they would not let me cancel this stupid thing. And it ended up because I needed like a credit card to put down. And I knew like, oh, it's only $20. I'm just gonna put it on my credit card. So that way it helps me build, you know, like my credit score, and it shows that I'm paying it. Yeah, no. So this one has like completely been screwing me. But I think I finally was able to get it canceled completely. Hopefully, if not, then I'm going to ask for a new credit card because I'm getting tired of that. Um, or something. I don't even know how to do that. But I have that on there. What else is coming out of my credit card? Oh, I had Klarna payments because in December I didn't know how I was going to get paid, and I need to buy tons of Christmas presents for people. And even though I had a sinking fund for my my Christmas, I didn't have an emergency fund. And so I needed to get brakes for my car. I needed to like fix a whole bunch of stuff. So I ended up doing all of my payments or whatever through, or not my payments. I ended up doing my Christmas presents through Klarna, which came out of my TD Bank card. Yes. Horrible. I know. I do not recommend this. Do not do this. Okay? This channel is about learning from my mistakes, not you following my footsteps. Learn from my mistakes. Okay? So, I have been going ahead. I've finally made all of my last payments. In December, before my last payments went through for Ipsy and for Klarna, I ended up owing $264.92, and right now I owe $276.03, which is more money. It's what, $12 more than last month, which is like crazy because I only have a $300 limit. So I've been going out of my way to put extra whenever I have anything extra. I've been putting it in here to keep it under the $300. So I gotta get this one down. I kind of want to work on this one first, but I know that my Hot Topic one is the smallest balance. But I want to get rid of this JCPenney one, and I want to cancel it completely. Like, shut it down. Don't want it anymore. Get it out of my life. So, Rhode Island Energy, at one point, I owed them $500. And then I applied for a grant. It was like $490 something. I ended up applying for a grant, and I was approved for it, and they actually paid this down. So it's at a zero balance right now, which is very good. So when I made this board, it was almost $500. Now it's at zero, which is amazing. This one right here is for Care New England when I was in the hospital. Unfortunately, they had charged me because I always had problems with my medical, it seems. I have not paid anything toward this, but I am working on this. I am gonna actually call them soon and try to make payment arrangements or something. But I need to figure out how to get extra money for this stuff. My student loans are right now in deferment, and we are waiting to hear if they approve that whole like student loan forgiveness. If they do, then I know that I qualify and I don't have to pay for this. But if they don't, then I have to come up with this. So I'm in school right now. I know that it's going to be an issue regardless, so I am working on this. My debt, I think it's like $750 or something, that I'm doing in one of my savings challenges. That is going to be going toward my student loans. My New Jersey ticket, which I have not been able to find to pay them, is still $146. So yeah, I'm not doing really great on getting rid of my debt because that's how much it started as. So the only thing I've been working on, because I've been limited, with money, has been these up here. So my credit cards with the monthly payments is what I've been unfortunately stuck on. But I need to figure out how to come up with like some side hustle or do something to get these down. I don't know if I have a Connecticut ticket. I'm putting this on here because I have not been charged for anything, but just in case it comes through, you know, I don't want to forget about it and then be like, oh my God, you know. So that is why that is there. And then New York is the same exact thing, and that's because I live in Rhode Island, which is over by Boston, Mass. If you know where that is, we're like 45 minutes away from Boston. So Rhode Island, I go down, I think it's like Connecticut, and then it's New Jersey, and then somewhere between, or sorry, it's Connecticut, New York, and then somewhere between New York and New Jersey, you get on the Garden State Parkway. I'm pretty sure that's New Jersey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in New Jersey. Duh, right? Garden State. Wow, I'm not that bright, guys. I'm tired. Leave me alone. But yeah, so they do the where they take a picture of your license plate and then they send you the money, or no, they don't send you money. They send you the ticket. Yeah. So as of right now, this is a question mark. I don't know how much I owe. I don't know if I owe anything. I'm assuming I do, but until that comes in, I'm just going to leave it as a question mark. But I will be looking into this to try to figure that out, because I heard that if you don't pay these like toll by plates, even though it's like $10, they'll try to suspend your license. So VIP investment is from Colorado, actually. It's when I lost an apartment for having a service animal. Yeah. I haven't heard from them in a very long time, but I keep track of what I owe them. Once COVID hit, I unfortunately had to stop paying them. And then whenever I would save up the money to pay them, something would come up, and then I would need that money to pay for something else. So not the best strategy. I understand that, but I still have it that I owe them $170 or $171. And then Thrive is when I got a bonus. And then they decided that I needed to pay them back because I quit right after they gave me the bonus. Not like, oh my God, I got this bonus, let me quit. No, I was already on my way out and they gave me the bonus and then made me feel horrible about it. It was like, we never even wanted to give you a bonus. We just wanted to look good as a company. And so I was like, are you serious? And then they were like, yep. And now you can never work for any company again that is affiliated with us or our sister locations. And I'm like, are you serious? Yep, only if you pay us back. So now I have to pay them back. So I owe them $1,900. I was trying to make monthly payments of $100, and then life happened and I have not been able to do that since. So yeah, another thing that I'm saving up for. So long story, I completely get it. So hopefully you like storytelling with Dana. I'm gonna go ahead and add these up. Unfortunately, I do need my phone to do that, and then I will tally how much it is, and I will also tell you how much this came up to you in December, so that way we can see a difference. Okay, you can read this though, but yep. So I needed my calculator to do that, but basically in December, when I left 2022, I owed, with all of these, $20,000, 655. That makes no sense. Hold on. Okay, so when I left 2022, whatever. When I left 2022, I owed a total of 20 grand, basically. So I owed $20,655.56. Hopefully I'm saying that right, because I feel like I'm not. And that is with my student loans. Without my student loans in 2022, I owed $3,649.56, which it's a huge difference, but it's a lot of money. And again, it's because of this Thrive. I do have 2 years to pay it off, so hoping to do that soon. Just need to come up with side hustles, or I have no idea. Figure it out. In January, I did pay the minimum balances on these 4 up here, which is good. It's a good thing, but unfortunately, because of interest, it's kicking my butt. So you think that I pay $40 per card, give or take. Sometimes it's only a $35 minimum. Sometimes it is $40 minimum. But with all of that being said, that is at least $120 I'm paying every single month. It's not good enough, guys, because at the end of the last month, which is January, I owed $20,000. I feel like I did that wrong, but $20,057, which, yep, that's wrong. Let me double check. Put you on hold. I've got a zero. So $20,570.11 is what I left January owing my debt. Yep. Without my student loans, that is going to be $3,564.11, with that only being a difference of $85.45, because out of that $120, they only counted $85.45. The rest of it was interest. It was interest. So, yes, I still owe a lot. Hopefully in February I'll be making some dents, or dents, not death, dents in this debt, because it's a lot, guys, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's a lot. It's too much for me. $3,000, because it's hard, because my student loans are in deferment. I'm like, I can't be oblivious to this because I know that I owe it, but I don't really want to count this into something that I can pay as of right now. Right now, because I am in deferment, I don't have to pay for this until I'm done with school, or I take another hiatus, So to not overwhelm myself, I'm gonna do it with the number and without. So basically, because of this Thrive one, which I have to get down, it's $3,564.11 is what I owe. So yeah. That's a lot. But it's manageable, and I will get that debt down, and I will do whatever I can. Hopefully these explanations have helped you, and to see, especially if you are in debt, that you are not alone, because a lot of us go through it. Like, I've even been tracking my credit score. My credit score is horrible. Oh my god, horrible. And then if you see this one over here, this is just a note that I did to myself, but this is all of my bills being paid for that month. And then now I'm in February, so I got rid of some, like my storage unit. I got rid of that bill, and then my P.O. box I don't have to pay. It's a freight now, but it will be coming up in a couple of months. But yes, this is my debt confession. It's pretty bad. It could be worse, but student loans are kicking my butt, and so is interest right now. So Dave Ramsey, he says that what you need to do is call the credit card companies and demand that you close your account. I don't know if they're going to let me close the account because of how much, I do owe, especially with that JCPenney one, but I just want that one to go away. So I think that I'm going to do this debt snowball a little bit different. Just pay that one off and be like, get it off. Like, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be bothered with it ever again. So, yes. Yes. So, if you guys are managing your debt, how are you doing it? Are you taking something from your food budget? Are you taking something from, I don't even know, like some kind of budget to do this? Because I am trying. It's just that I have basically a $1,000 income every month right now. And so it's been hard to keep up with what I'm doing, but I know that minimum payments are not enough. And I only have one day basically that I can work. So it's hard. And then Dave is like, go do some DoorDash in your area. And I've been watching like all these people. And they're like, do DoorDash. And I'm like, I literally can't do DoorDash because my car is on fire. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. But I will, guys. I will figure this out. And you know what? If you were in this situation, you are going to figure it out too. And if you survive this situation, go ahead and leave some tips down at the bottom. Because believe me, I'm not doing those Wendy biggie bags anymore. And I don't go out to eat anymore. And, you know, I'm doing everything that I can to figure it out. Because my income just keeps running away from me. So, yes. I feel like every turn I'm losing money. But you know what? I'm surviving, and that's what matters. You know, sometimes if it's all that matters is the fact that we can survive. So I hope that if you are in this situation that you definitely go ahead and subscribe and know that me and you, we're going to get through this together. We're going to get out of this. We are going to be debt free. And, you know, if you are debt free already, you're going to leave some tips down below and you're going to show us and tell us what you've done to get debt free. And we're going to pick up those hints, use those tricks, and we're gonna rock this, because we are a family, we're a community, we're buddies, we're besties, we got this. Alright guys, I will see you later. Don't forget to subscribe and definitely like this video, and have a great day.